So the NFL just announced that Bad Bunny will be the Super Bowl halftime show, proving once again that the NFL is a leftist liberal propaganda machine and they do not care at all about their conservative viewers. Let me explain. Bad Bunny hates America and hates Donald Trump. That's a fact. We already know. He's even come out and stated that he refuses to have his shows in America now because he believes that ICE is going to detain all his followers after his shows.
Never performing in the U.S. again. I'm scared that ICE might raid the venue outside my show. And honestly, I can't risk the safety of my fans like that.
He says that he wants to bring back a new form of masculinity. Nothing is masculine about you dressing as a woman with big prosthetic breasts and acting as an over-exaggerated woman. So how does this relate to the NFL being a liberal propaganda machine? Okay, well, let's first lead it off by talking about how all the football games are televised by liberal news stations like CBS, NBC, and even ESPN. You know, do we all know that Disney had to make a deal with the NFL in order to make a little extra money, considering that they lost so much money because of all their bullshit movies that they've been making? So that's something to think about. And here comes the backlash. Well, what about Fox Sports? What about Fox Sports? I mean, again, that's 1 out of 4. And Fox Sports really isn't that conservative, let's be honest, okay? Number 2 would be end racism in the end zones. Choose love on the helmets. Stop hate. These are all leftist slogans to try to convince their voters that the other side is all these things. They hate me. They're racist. It's all bullshit, and it's all not true, okay? And number 3, do we all remember when Donald Trump was running for president last year, and that anytime that an athlete got into the end zone, they might have started doing a Trump celebration dance, or when Nick Bosa actually showed up during the interview that Brock Purdy was having, he showed his MAGA hat. You know, Nick Bosa got fined for that, right? For wearing a hat. Right, he got fined $11,000 for that. But, you know, all the other athletes, they can go out and state how much they love Kamala Harris and they support her. But if he wears a MAGA hat, then, he needs to be fined for that. So, once again, it just goes to show you that this is why the NFL is a liberal propaganda machine. They favor liberalism. They do not like the conservatives. They continue to spit in our face because they believe that we're not going to do anything about it. Well, the best thing that we can do is not watch the halftime show because, you know, we all want to watch the Super Bowl. Okay, it's a tradition. It's a tradition. But if you don't want your kids to be groomed, if you don't want to watch a man dressed as a woman prancing around and favoring transgenderism, saying that this is a good thing, shitting on Trump and saying that ICE agents are evil, then you probably shouldn't watch the halftime show.